Hi guys, welcome back, or hello if you are new. It is time to do the 2020 March budget setup. Now, I'm not at my house right now, so I do want to let you know before we start this video that I filmed the setup last weekend, but obviously I'm filming this now. So let's go ahead and get into the budget so you can see how I have planned out my money for the month of March. I cannot believe we are already doing stuff for March's budget. It's just insane. Okay, so weeks 1 through 4 I put at $480. Again, I just put $480 as my starting point. I know if I work overtime, I'm going to make more than this, and I work overtime every week. I think there was only a couple weeks last year that I didn't. However, I always put $480 because that's the minimum amount I could make if I work the minimum at work, unless they fire me. So, and what I mean by that is, like, if I worked less hours, I'm sure that they would end up firing me because I wouldn't be doing my job. So I have my parents' Netflix and my grandparents' Netflix. And my grandparents' Netflix has actually been paid throughout the year already. So I can go ahead and bring in the March 1st that this will be paid. Giving, we have 5 weeks of Sunday. I don't have any gifts. I'm trying to think. I don't know of any gifts in March, so I'm going to say nothing. My grandparents' Netflix has not come out, obviously, and nothing in other. For those of you that have never seen one of my budgets, I use the other column as a place to show if someone's paying me back. Like if I buy something for someone and they're going to pay me back, I put the money going out and the money coming in just so I show that I've spent that. But obviously this planned amount stays at zero because I am getting paid back normally within a couple of days. I think the longest I've gone without it was like 2 weeks, and that is why I budget, so I can do stuff like that. Savings, my emergency fund, this, if you watch my January budget update, you will see that this number is lower. It's because I set up the March budget before I updated the numbers. So as soon as and I can't edit anything until I'm in the current month, so I will update these numbers again when it's actually March. Wedding, nothing crazy there. $50 going in, so I'll have $520.41. Housing, my rent will stay the same, my water will stay the same. Natural gas automatically comes out of my account, and so does electricity, and I already know what dates they're going to be pulled out of my account, and I already know the amounts. So I went ahead and already put this in there and put the date. Internet automatically comes out of my account, but I don't know the date. I can't remember it, and to be honest, I'll just put it in there when I see that it comes out. So, but I do know that it is this ridiculous amount for internet. Household maintenance, $50. Lawn care, $0. We're going to be starting up lawn care probably within the next couple of months. $50 for pet care. Transportation, my classic $200. Maintenance, $50. We are starting over again in March because I had to do some spending. You can watch my January budget update, or if you're watching this later on, you can see my final February. Have I been saying January this entire time? I can't remember. If I have, just know that I'm meaning February. I am so sorry if I've completely lost my mind. So in February, I had to use up my my maintenance fund plus some to get some maintenance done. So we are starting over with that fund. Food, as of now, I have $102.30 with this $50 going in. After this month, if I don't spend a crazy amount, I think I'm going to stop putting $50. I might kind of balance it because I really don't want over $100 in my fund at any one time. So we'll see where we end in February to see whether I adjust this any. Restaurants, $50. And reward, I possibly will have a reward here because I will have paid off my last debt, but I'm going to be honest, I don't think I'm going to give myself a reward just because I feel rewarded and I really just want to get my last debt paid off. Lifestyle, miscellaneous, I have nothing that I know of. Clothing, $50. Hair and beauty, nothing this month. Medical, $50. Phone bill, $40. My phone bill's always less than $40, so we'll see where that ends up. Spotify and Hulu is $9.99. For those that don't know, if you buy Spotify or if you buy Hulu, you get the other one for free, or at least you did when I signed up. So I get Spotify is what I pay for, and I get Hulu for free. At one point, I remember thinking about getting rid of Hulu, and then I remembered that I wouldn't want to get rid of Spotify, so it just didn't make sense to get rid of it. Netflix is $15.99. Please remember that half the cost my parents pay for, as my entire family, my parents and my brother, use my Netflix account as well. Acorns is $1. And Amazon Prime doesn't come out until October, so that is $0. Insurance, nothing in March. So we are good with that, which brings us to debt. My mortgage will have $88.15 coming out, and my student loan, I have this set as $605.82. I don't know why, because that debt will be paid off. So let's just go ahead and do $605.82 on student loan number 8, because you guys, that is what it's going to be. Student loan number 7 will be gone at the end of February. I'm just going to ruin it for you now because honestly, it will be. As of right now, I've got over the amount that's due on it, so it will be gone. At least that's the goal. So yeah, I'm really excited to have that one out of here. So in March, that will be gone. So we will just have one loan. That's right, one loan left in March. Crazy to think about. This is not an updated balance. Again, if you go back in my February update or my February final, you will see the actual balance with interest. I had already created my March budget before I updated the numbers in February, so it's going off of the old numbers. So this will be, I believe, a little bit higher just because of interest. So you can kind of see that updated number if you take a look at that later on. So there you guys go. That is my March budget setup. Now, as I said in the budget part of the video, the numbers are not correct. And currently, as of this moment, I just got done getting my taxes done, so I know what my return is. And I can tell you that the numbers are going to change even more because I did get some money back. Now, it's not going to make a huge difference in like the grand scheme of what I owe, but it is a pretty good amount. So that will be reflected in my final February budget. So look out for that. Those numbers will be updated. Thank you for those who have been leaving comments about what else you want to see. 2 videos that I can think off the top of my head are how I grocery shop and save money on my groceries. That video is recorded and will be going up in March. And then the Acorns video, thank you to the person that suggested that because it allowed me to actually take a better look at Acorns myself, and I'm honestly not sure if it's something that I'm going to continue doing once I get out of debt and build my emergency fund. So thank you for that person. I have not made a final decision on that, but I will be making a video with my decision and how I want to do that later. So thank you for the person that suggested that, because it actually had me take a better look at what I was doing and whether what I was putting in was worth what I was spending. So I'll leave it at that for now. And other than that, I'm going to enjoy hanging out with my family. They're currently not here, which is allowing me to film this loud and proud in the house. But when they come back, I am ready to spend the rest of the weekend with them and see some friends, which will also be reflected in my February budget because I've decided I'm going to go a little over budget and go see a friend that I haven't seen in a little while, and we're going to go out to eat. So that will be reflected in my budget, of course, as always. I will see you guys next time. Make sure to like and subscribe. Bye!